Long ago, in a small African village surrounded by hills and open skies, there lived a young man named Kelechi. He was kind and hard-working, yet his heart was heavy with loneliness. Many in the village had found love and started families, but Kelechi remained alone. One night, as Kelechi sat outside his hut gazing at the stars, something unusual happened. A bright light appeared in the sky, growing larger and brighter. The villagers came out of their homes, pointing and murmuring in awe. "What is it? A star? A spirit?" they wondered. The light descended slowly, and as it reached the ground, it took the form of a woman. She was unlike anyone the villagers had ever seen. Her skin glowed softly. Her hair shimmered like silver threads, and her eyes sparkled like the morning dew. She wore a flowing dress that seemed to be made of clouds. The villagers gasped, unsure whether to run or bow before her. Kelechi, however, felt an unexplainable calmness. He stepped forward and asked gently, "Who are you?" The woman smiled. "I am Ayira," she said, her voice like a soft melody. "I come from the sky, sent by the spirits. I seek a pure heart among humans, someone who can teach me the ways of the earth." The elders of the village were cautious. They whispered among themselves, "This could be a test from the spirits. We must be careful." But Kelechi, moved by Ayira's gentle presence, spoke again. "You are welcome here, Ayira. I will teach you all that I know." Over the next few days, Ayira began to live among the villagers. She learned to fetch water from the river, grind millet, and weave baskets. Though she stumbled at times, her laughter brought joy to everyone around her. The children adored her, and even the elders softened their suspicions. Kelechi and Ayira spent many evenings together, talking under the stars. Ayira was curious about everything: the trees, the animals, and even the songs the villagers sang. Kelechi found himself smiling more than he ever had before. One evening, Ayira said, "The sky is beautiful, but it is lonely. Here on earth, I feel alive. You have shown me kindness, Kelechi. I wish to stay." Kelechi's heart swelled with joy, but he also felt a tinge of worry. "Will the spirits allow you to stay? What if they call you back?" Ayira looked at the stars, her expression thoughtful. "If they call me, I must go. But until then, I choose to stay with you." The villagers, seeing Ayira and Kelechi grow closer, began to talk of a wedding. They said she was sent from the sky for him. They said, "It must be destiny." But deep in the hills, hidden from the villagers, a figure watched. His eyes burned with envy as he whispered, "She belongs to the sky, not to this man. I will not let this happen." The next morning, the village buzzed with excitement as preparations for Kelechi and Ayira's wedding began. Women weaved colorful mats, children sang joyful songs, and the men hunted for the finest meat for the feast. But Kelechi could not shake a sense of unease. Ayira too seemed quieter than usual. That evening, as the sun set and the villagers gathered for a pre-wedding celebration, the air grew heavy. A cold wind blew through the village, extinguishing the fires. Suddenly, the envious figure from the hills appeared. It was a man cloaked in shadows, his eyes glowing with an unnatural light. The villagers gasped and stepped back in fear. "Ayira!" The man's voice boomed. "You were sent to the earth to learn, not to stay. You have forgotten your duty to the spirits. Return to the sky, or face the consequences." Ayira stepped forward, her voice steady but sorrowful. "I have learned much, but I have also found love. I wish to stay and live as one of them." The shadowy man sneered. "Then prove your worth. If Kelechi truly loves you, he must complete a task to earn your place on earth." The villagers murmured nervously, but Kelechi stepped forward. "What must I do?" he asked bravely. The man pointed to the tallest hill in the distance. "Climb to the top before dawn and bring back the stone that glows. Fail, and Aira will return to the sky forever." Without hesitation, Kelechi set off, carrying only a torch. The climb was treacherous, with sharp rocks and howling winds. At one point, he nearly slipped into a deep ravine but held on, fueled by his love for Aira. As the first light of dawn broke, Kelechi reached the summit and found the glowing stone. Exhausted but triumphant, he hurried back to the village. When he returned, Aira ran to him, her eyes filled with tears of joy. The shadowy man watched silently before nodding. "You have proven your love and courage. Aira, you may stay." The villagers cheered as the man dissolved into the wind, leaving behind only a faint whisper. Take care of her. Kelechi and Aira were married that day, surrounded by laughter and blessings. Aira lived among the villagers, her heart full of gratitude for the life she had chosen. Though she still gazed at the sky from time to time, she never regretted her decision to stay. And so, the bride from the sky found her home on Earth, her love story becoming a legend told for generations to come.